I know everybody sleep. Everybody doing their 10 hour. So what we got? Mic check 1 2. Hey Josh, what's up, brother? Somebody stick me a one in the comment if the audio coming in clear. What the audio be like? Ah, time. What's up? What's up, Neil? No clever name. Here we go. Here we go again. Can I get a one in the comment if the audio coming in clear so we gonna get started tonight? I gonna knock this out. I gonna give me some sleep. Y'all can too. What it sound like? Sound pretty good though. So what's up, with y'all? Okay, quick shout outs. Y'all in here with less than a minute and a half on the clock, man. Y'all pretty swift to the draw, man. We got hey, also, if you been on the live and you do get your notifications, awesome. Some people not getting their notifications simply because they're subscribed, they have their notifications on, but in their actual YouTube setting they don't have notifications on. So you might want to go into your actual YouTube setting and make sure you have notifications on, and then you can click on the bell and you can set your notifications to all, and then you can be on here with these guys in less than a minute and a half. And a lot of times people that don't have the notifications on may get the notification tomorrow. It may just pop up, it may not. So you know sometimes people be like, man, I missed the video, man. You go live and I never catch it. But like like I said, you'll have your notifications on the particular channel on, but your big settings for your YouTube account have your notifications off, so your phone won't keep dinging all day. But I digress. How's everybody doing this evening or tonight? Hope everybody's good, man. Victory Lab, what's good, brother? Man, just continuously appreciating everybody, man, and y'all coming to hang with me, and hopefully, man, y'all find it in y'all heart to share some of these videos so we can educate some of the people that's out here, you know what I'm saying, so we can all get a little bit better, and, people don't mess up our lives, you know. And I'm going to start by saying this first and foremost. Stop down talking what the market is doing when the market is only based up on the factors that mostly include us. So, I'm gonna get that out of the way. Most of what set the trend or what the market is what people are willing to take for a job. So stop doing that. Which brings me to what we're gonna talk about tonight. And that's more or less long distance, um, pulling freight. It don't really matter what you're pulling into some places that really aren't good places to bump and run. And by bump and run, I mean be able to drop and pick up. And it's pretty probable that you're gonna come out of that particular area with something every time. Good example. You drop off a load in Dallas. Within 80 miles of Dallas, it really doesn't matter what kind of trailer or equipment you have. It really isn't a good reason why you can't get loaded in 24 hours if you drop in Dallas. By the same token, you could drop in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and depending on what kind of trailer you have and what kind of credentials you have and what kind of licensing you have, you may be there 2 to 3 days if your dispatcher can't make something happen, or you might elect to come up out of there a little bit lighter than loaded, which would be empty. So I want y'all just take note of what I'm saying and grasp the concept. This part of the Don't Get Caught Slipping series, because really my whole channel is the Don't Get Caught Slipping series. Exactly, Montana. So I'm gonna name a few places, and I'm gonna start out by saying to the Hotshot guy, "What's up?" I'm gonna talk about y'all a little bit tonight, and not in a bad way. I'm gonna speak up on some stuff that really, you know what I'm saying, especially go for y'all. But it's still true in the big truck, but it especially goes for a non-CDL or a CDL high shot. What's up, my moderator? What's up, all my metal? What's up, baby? We up in here, man. I don't see no spam or nothing yet. I'm gonna run through these shout out one more time. We've been in here about 5 minutes. Let me go and see who all in here. A Josh Transport. Let me turn that brightness up on that thing a little bit. A Josh Transport. Julian, no clever name. Neil, Doc Frankenstein, Anthony Dawkins. What's up, brother? Carter, what's up once again? Hey, Josh, Neil, okay. Ellis, what's up, Ellis? I'm finna drop it on y'all, man. 65250. Boy, 65250. That's a cold ass name right there, boy. Bud, what's up, Bud? Victory Lab. Man, Victory Lab. Hey, Josh, and all my mouth. Uh, Shout out all my mouth. That boy been that boy been misusing that air ride. That boy damn near cheating over there with the air ride, boy. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna drop that as a short. I saved that to my phone. I gotta see if I saved it in a file or not. All my mouth. All my mouth. I'm finna drop a video for him that he sent me of the importance and the ability of air ride to just change the game for your hot shot. You know what I'm saying? Cause we endures air ride on the suspension, air ride on the cam, I'll air ride on the seat, everything in the big truck. So I'm sliding and gliding, but I was in that hot shot, and it wasn't nothing like that shocker hitch, but he done took it a step further. So I'm gonna drop that on y'all in the community, man, and do a little short video that he sent me. I'm gonna share that. So shout out all my mouth, still making big thing happen over there, man. Big shout out. Okay, what we talking about tonight? Them dang on dead zone and why. And hold up, put in the comments if you done realize something about the title of that video. This video right here, the title of this video is, what I'm saying, dead zones and how to price accordingly and yada yada yada. Then I listed a bunch of states. I listed Colorado. I listed far west Texas. I listed Albuquerque. I listed Montana. I listed Idaho. I ain't even put Idaho on there. North Dakota, South Dakota. Give me a thumbs up if you realize for the last about 6 or 7 weeks, that's all I've been running. Why they scared? I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Why they scared? For real. Give me a thumbs up in here if you realize, if you've been paying attention, that everywhere I said don't go, that's where I've been going. Somebody said Idaho and Boo Boo. I just went to Hayden Lake, Idaho. That's where I was last. And then went to Spokane, Washington, grabbed something, came out right across the line. How many of y'all have noticed that everywhere I said don't go, even when I was doing high shot, everywhere I said don't go in a high shot, it was the reason I told y'all don't go in a high shot because I had been there probably 6 or 7 times. Cause I'm a glutton for punishment and I'm a problem solver, and it really irked my fucking nerves when stuff can't be problem solved. And why is this like this? And why is it so difficult in certain areas? And what can I do even if I can't change the fact that it's difficult and I can't make no more freight appear? What can I do to limit or mitigate the loss in going into them areas? I'm so glad y'all asked. And that what y'all asked. That what y'all want to know. Man, y'all give me a like, put one in the comment, man. If you want to know some of why and some of the thought process that go behind why I keep going in the middle of nowhere. This real. Alright. And how I make it work regardless. And how you gonna make it work regardless. Throw me one in the comment. Okay, he said extra couple of days to get out. He say he still go to Montana. Bro say he still go to Montana because they pay good going in, and you just have to have an extra couple of days to get out. Okay, now you close. We finna be advanced level training here for you guys. So if you got your pen and your paper out, get to writing. Did what we gonna make the fork in the road. I'm so glad A. Josh Transport said that because A. Josh do this for real. A. Josh know what it is to go to these weird places, and that's the first thing I gotta say. When you go into places like that, get your money. If you can't get the money that seems to be feasible for the amount of miles that you're gonna run, plus at least 25% more miles while you charging, don't go. Because in the equation of time over everything, hey Josh, we ain't got a couple more days to stay up there. That's what we ain't gonna do. Never. I told y'all I ain't never been stuck. I still ain't stuck. Ain't nothing on my trailer right now, and I'm not stuck. I just doing my 10 hours. I ain't stuck. I'm gonna go get some freight, but at the same time, I'm not stuck. Check this out. Now, this way you this way you bring out your calculator and you put your feelings up. You feel me? Okay, why did? Why did? Watch the equation that I give you. I'm gonna say, hey Josh, you went to Montana. It was banging. I'm talking about it was banging. Okay. You went up there. We gonna give you a real nice round number. Hey Josh, you went up to Montana for $10,000. Okay, $10,000. It's just a number. We ain't saying what the fuel costs. Cause if you went up there for $10,000, fuel must be $20 a gallon. Something going on. Something crazy. Extenuating circumstance. Real. You made $10,000 pull a hot shot load to Montana. But we ain't gonna go into that. You made $10,000. Now check this out. Now going up there was cool. And let's just say them $10,000 you made going up there, it took you a week to do it, and $10,000 is what you average in a week. Just a number. Just a number now. We ain't being for real. Just a number. So your normal week, you average $10,000, right? Okay. This trip up here takes a week. You're gonna get $10,000, right? Right. Okay. Now this is where them $10,000 become a problem. The $10,000 become a problem because a lot of folks be like, "Boy, you made 10 band in a week." It ain't about that. Remember, I told you we count our money 30 days at a time. If you want to do some week to week stuff, we go to work and get a weekly check or a 2 week check. But we're looking at the bigger picture, which leads us into the growth for the quarter and the year, the month. So, with that being said, the first thing we're gonna do is realize that we make $10,000 a week regardless if we go up to Montana or if we run what we've been running, wherever we run it, by the house or whatever we doing, we make $10,000 a week. So, first of all, $10,000 ain't enough to make you go up there. Put one in the comment if you with me. Hold up. And we gonna say why. $10,000 can't make ain't no possibility $10,000 could make you go up there if you make it at home. Or if you make it in your normal lane and your normal movement, because to go to Montana will be way out of your way. So, first of all, if the formula I told you holds true, we'll need 12.5. We wouldn't need 10,000. We need about 25% overage just because we going somewhere where we're not more than likely gonna find something come out. So if you dig what I'm saying on the 25% overage from the dough, give me one in the comment. And we're gonna go a little bit farther with this $10,000 run and why we don't do that like that. I barely made 9,900 this week. It was tough. I don't know what I made. I made 1350, 750, and 6500. Anybody got that calculator? They might want to do that. I made 1350, 750, and 6500 on 4 days. I don't know how much money that is. That 4 days though. I ain't do nothing really Monday like talking about it, but yeah, 4 days. Okay. And that shit off the trailer, ain't on the trailer. Okay. So in the scenario, I said you make $10,000 a week, basically doing what you normally do that doesn't take you outside the parameters of being safe and efficient. So 10,000 is not gonna make you go up there. Bare minimum, you probably go up there for about 12.5. And that 25% overage on there just because of what's going on. 86 tall geese. That probably be right. I swear to God, I don't know, man. My hip, Ike. Yeah, y'all holler, y'all pray for Ike, man. Ike got food poisoning, so I had to leave Ike in Mississippi and run these last 2-3 days by myself. And that's the only reason we ain't get more done than that, man. Shout out my dog Ike, man. Cocaine, man. Y'all say a prayer for Cocaine and the fam. But yeah, he had got ill. But yeah, that was 4 days. So you know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, yeah, I think 86 is right though. I'm not sure, but I think that's right. I ain't even did it, bro. I ain't even looked at it like talking about it. But on the 4 day at the house, just doing my out and back, normally run me about on 4 day, probably 63, about 6,300 on 4 days, a little over 78 or some shit like that on 5 days, and I be at home every night. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good trade. I ain't making $10,000 a week, but I'm at home every night. So you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah. So in a 4 day period of time, I probably made like 63, six, yeah, about 63, 6,400. So with the 25 overage, that kind of made that whole thing kind of work and me moving. You know what I'm saying? So Doggy said he ready to park. It been rough now. I ain't gonna lie, man. It just been certain stuff I've been willing to do, and because I be watching lows and they sit for a long time, people don't want to go certain places because of what I'm telling y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to get my money, and then I know how to counteract the dead zone. And this is what we're gonna talk about. Hey, Josh pointed out that you get what you're supposed to get going in. You get good money. You try and get above whatever you think is even fair. Go higher than that, and that leaves me something else. There's no such thing as too much money. You can ask for whatever you want to ask for. People, please stop looking at the rate per mile shit. Ask for what you need to do the job and feel comfortable when you come home from doing the job. What it takes to do the job. They can't say nothing but no. Hold up, man. One. Thumbs up, one in the comment, whatever y'all want to do. If you understand that the worst a broker can tell you on the phone or a shipper can tell you on the phone is no. That's the that's the worst that can happen. Or hang up in your face and they ain't even say nothing. They just was like, this dude crazy. Click. So we're gonna be some grown men and women out here and understand that no's come a lot. And it's a number game. You gotta call. And it's a law of averages, a law of numbers, and this explains something I told somebody in 1 hour consultation the other day. How do you think that it's 365 days in a year, and I work 200 and about 43 or 245 days a year, and I was driving a high shot, work 240 something days a year, pulling 380 loads in 240 days. How you think that's mathematically possible? stacking parcels and going places other people wouldn't go and making that route so long that I might drop off 9 different things in a week. You just never know. Pick drop, pick drop, pick drop, pick drop, all the way to Oregon. Give me a little partial started off. They're supposed to go back to Georgia and tell them I'll be there in a week. And pick drop, pick drop, pick drop, pick drop, pick drop, all the way back over there to Georgia. That's why a lot of stuff that people talk about, they can't tell me. That guru bullshit and rookie of the year shit, folks be talking. That ain't about shit. That clickbait, I don't care who don't like that shit, still that shit clickbait. A lot of stuff that folks say, it don't mean nothing because they ain't really did it. A lot of stuff folks that did, they did such a piss poor job in it, they needed to get out of the truck and become a guru at something. Some folks did real good, built their money up and got out of the truck and they sit because they boss man in there because they paid their dues. But part of paying your dues is learning how to get out of these sticky situations in these places that I'm going to tell you about, places where I'm at right now. Colorado. Some of the cheapest freight you can have in the country. Get what? Get your money coming in. Get your money coming in and have an overage of mileage. So this thing right here said when I plugged it in, it was 1,297 miles. Originally, the load was $5,200. I found a 350 pound A-frame that was tall but flat and skinny and slid it underneath one of the trucks and strapped it down. So I had a orange A-frame up under the second truck strapped down, and that ain't pay nothing but like $1.20 a mile. 350 pounds. It really took up about 7 feet, but it was an A-frame, so it really didn't take up 7 feet. I could have turned it the other way and probably took up 4 feet. But at the same time, that made that end up being like $6,500 total coming out here. And the crazy thing about it, it went 15 miles before the drop of the truck. So I had dropped it off on the way and passed on through. And get what? I got it. I unstrapped it. The people that were at the receiver, they hooked a chain to it, hooked it to a truck, and dragged it off my deck from under the truck, signed my paper, and said, let's go. Boy, turn up. Okay. But in the process of doing all that right there, you come to a spot where, hey man, they want you to carry a high shot load, 85 cents a mile, $1.15 a mile. Big rig load, 40,000 pounds, 48,000 pounds, $1.80 a mile, $1.97 a mile. They got hay loads that they're gonna load you to gross at 47,000 until you put tarp on it, which ain't gonna be watertight. And if it rain, you gonna gain 5,000 pounds, be overweight going across the scale and all that for $1.10 a mile. Cross country. Get what you do. This was 1,297 miles. I basically bid what I bid for about 1,500 miles on some reasonable stuff. So, with that being said, I already factored in like 250 miles where I'm getting paid to come out of there empty. I'm not sitting 2 days in a dead area waiting on Jesus and everybody in the universe to fix this stuff. And this ain't about no religion. Let me just talk to you for a moment, for real. Some stuff you gotta actually accept, and I ain't talking about the money on the load. I'm talking about some things that are the way they are in the world. You have to accept and learn how to work around it. They come from somebody to learn how to work around a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of different ways, and a whole lot of stuff in trucking too, you know. But at the same time, it's some stuff that ain't gonna change. It's some stuff that and let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why certain places is not gonna change because of the fundamental way that they move freight. When you come to Oregon, when you come to Washington State, when you come to Idaho, Colorado in many cases, Wyoming, Montana, North and South Dakota. You have to understand the way these people move freight. It's quite a bit different than the East Coast and down south. Whereas you will pull up and say, "Hey, I'm a 48 foot or a 53-foot flatbed. I'm all aluminum. I'm light as I could be. You could put 49 on me, and that's cool. And you feel like you the man. You put 50,000 pounds on me if you want to. Like me, I could carry 50,000 in a little chain. But guess what? The man just pulled up next to you, just like I showed you the clip in the last video, with a 48 with a 24 behind it. So he came to pick up a load and a half, and he came to pick up not 48,000 pounds, but 78,000 pounds. And get what? It's not proportional to a trailer and a half. It's paying like a trailer and an eighth. So what your trailer mean? Nothing. It's like 75% of a setup in those places. And the reason they do that and run doubles and triples and stuff like that, because these spaces are so vast, these highways and these towns are so far apart that the danger on human life of making a whole lot of trips is imminent. Especially during the snow and the wind and all that. You want to do everything you can do in one trip if it's possible. So that's why they ain't respecting even a big truck up there. So get what I do. I factor that in with that. I get paid coming out empty. They bought my fuel to get me back wherever I want to go. And I'm thinking about landing somewhere around Amarillo. Could go to Oklahoma City. Could go to Topeka. Could go to Amarillo. Could go to Albuquerque. Why would I go to Albuquerque? Crazy. I gotta have something lined up already to do something ridiculous like that. To leave one dead zone to go to another dead zone would be retarded. Would be borderline redundant. I just did that. So, with that being said, with time over everything concept, we don't have time to wait 2 days. Not even on the weekend. See, like right now, this the weekend. Get what? I got my load set up where really I bidded on it. And it's like five more possibilities of step deck work, not flatbed work, but step deck work that's in the area that I feel pretty confident I'm gonna hit one of them five and possibly something else come back up Monday. So right now I don't even have nothing locked in. But get what? I'm still getting paid from the stuff I just dropped out because of the way I set up the charge for this. And when I get up Monday morning, after I do my reset and all that good stuff, I will be in Amarillo in a way better freight area, way better opportunities, and they have a little bit more sense about the money, and ain't nobody running doubles and triples, so they still respecting your flatbed and your step deck and your hot shot a little bit. You know what I mean? And it ain't no real big thing. But you got to get out of those areas. You can't sit there and hope that miraculous things will happen. I learned that the hard way, you know what I'm saying? And what ends up happening is when you make 10, let's go back. Let's go back. If everybody with me, give me a thumbs up or one in the comments and let me know y'all following along with what I'm saying. Now, we're going to digress a little bit and go back to where I say this is just a number now. $10,000 a week doing what we normally do. It would probably take us 12.5 to go out of our range and be all in the dead zone and crazy stuff like that. Okay, so with that being like that, the 10,000 becomes a thing where if it's not exceedingly profitable to do this, why would I put the extra wear and tear on my truck to do this? I'm glad you asked. As time goes on, you'll understand what happens in the freight market, what happens in certain areas, where to go, and where to bounce off to. Good dispatchers know where to bounce off. See, good dispatch, this would have happened. When you got a real good dispatcher, he'll get you some fire ass money going to Albuquerque, New Mexico, or somewhere like that. Okay? It's fire change. Because you're gonna convince the broker that there ain't nothing coming out of there. I'm not going over there. You're gonna have to incentivize me to go over there. So I'm not going over there unless it's this number right here. So he give you this number right here. A good dispatcher, a good person that understands how freight really moves and how freight really works and where stuff is manufactured and where stuff ain't manufactured at, knows that soon as you drop, if you don't have anything coming out of there and you can't find nothing by the end of that day, guess what? A good dispatcher say go ahead and dead head to go ahead to Amarillo. And I'm talking, he'll tell you this before you get out there. Like, we're gonna go out there to Albuquerque, and now 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to dead head back to Amarillo. But this is why I'm getting you this much money. Do you want this load? Not I found you something. Here you go. Go to Albuquerque, and we'll figure it out when you get. Now, don't do that. So when you start looking at dead zones, things like that. We know we gotta get our money, but we always gotta be in consideration of time because the $10,000 that you would normally make every week just being at home, it has just been impeded by those 2 days you sat still trying to see if something was gonna come up out of there. You need to get up out of there and go to where something already is. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. We pick up freight. We don't make anything. We don't manufacture product. We move freight. We don't build shit. We move freight. So where you gotta be at? Where some freight at. So if you ain't with no freight at, well, you don't need to be there to do it. If you dropped off and they don't make nothing there, and it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's a mining construction site, get what? You need to be getting out of there fast and quick in a hurry to your first major city that may be on your load board with a little freight, and try and get back in the game because you have just went off base. You off base. You feel me? And get what? Them 2 days stop you from making 10,000 in the next week. So get what? Instead of making $40,000 in 4 weeks, now you made 37. You do it again next week, now you made 32. You do that same deal again like you did next week, now you made 27.5. You went from making $40,000 a month and driving all them goddamn long miles to say you made a big old number at one time to actually gross less money in a month. Can you dig what I'm saying? I like my boy be saying, make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense. That's why I turn around. That's why I turn around quite often. Grab some concrete, do my thing with that. Grab some cord, do my thing with that. Cause you gotta be versatile. You gotta know how this stuff move, and you gotta know when it's time to move and shake. Now this time of the year, you can't pay nobody to come up here. But it's the craziest thing I ever seen in my life because people will break their neck for a little piece of netting to come up here and slip and slide on ice. Now, I don't come up at, I don't even come this way. I'm doing everything I can do before September 1st. I don't even come, man, ever since I had them chemical burns and all this stuff, my skin fell off, dealing with the road salt and the chemicals up here. I don't come back up here after September 1st. It's gonna have to be a ridiculously mean check and some wonderful late, early winter, spring feeling ass weather for me to come up here after September 1st. Because not only is it a possibility of snow, but after September 1st in Utah and certain parts of Colorado, chain law is in effect, and you need to have them on your equipment. I'm talking they need to be with you at all times during that time of the year, and there are still fines and penalties. You will be put out of service, and you will have to procure them via roadside assistance to get them up there at their price and install them, and still pay that $1,000 fine. So I don't come back up here after September 1st unless I'm ready to throw some chains. And because of what happened to me last time I was up here in that slush and the chemicals and stuff and throwing chains on, off, on, off, on, off, boom. Bro, so I just did hit from Minneapolis to North Dakota oil fields, LOL. Now it be like that. It be like now I'm stuck without a load till Monday. You say you dead headed to from Minneapolis to North Dakota oil field. Now you stuck without a load till Monday. Do you have a guaranteed load? That would be good. If you don't, you in North Dakota. It's still some stuff to do up there. It just ain't much. And then North Dakota is above South Dakota, obviously. So it's a whole lot of space between you and some decent freight. There's a lot of highway. So that's one of the things. Like I said, it really takes some money to get me out of my comfort zone. Last 3-4 weeks in a row, I ain't made no less than like 12,000. This the least I'd have made, like for real. And that because I ain't have no preload Friday that I normally start out the week with, dropping off probably Monday. And I'm talking, bam, soon as I drop off Monday, it was like 8,500, bam, on a Monday. Like, oh, ridiculous. I start driving on Sunday morning and a Sunday evening and pull in on a Monday evening or early Tuesday morning for like 85, come back down for like 42 or 43, and then ease on that last little piece of the load on back to the house for like 1,500, 1,600, and you be over 12, 15. I'm doing that every week except this one. And on the reason I was all balanced first day of the week. I ain't do really nothing Monday, man, besides some maintenance on the truck, put new headlights in for the stuff that happened on the last trip to Washington, all the hailstorm shit, them lugs and fixing the leveling valve and whole lot of little lights and odds and ends shit that needed to be done because you're gonna get put out of service if you fail to do this stuff. You might as well go and handle your business. And then I turn around about the next day, two more trailer tires for $1,000, y'all. I'm just gonna go and buy the other two and be through with it. When I get back home, well, basically tonight, I'm gonna get online and order me two more of them Firestone FS 560s, and that's a spread axle tire. If y'all want a good ass spread axle tire, fuck all that Goodyear shit and all that there. The Michelin going hard, and that Firestone FS, that's that spread tire, man. 560 with them hard shoulders on it. It stand up like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? That thing got some shoulders on it. But yeah, that's a tip from me to you right there. And if you run a 17.5 and 19.5s on a low profile step, there keep that speed up under 65 miles an hour because you got a blowout machine on your hand. For real. Them little tires that go on them trailers make them extra low profile. And that's what I'm gonna say before I get out here on that little equipment side. If you're not really serious about doing a whole lot of tall, very light stuff, ain't no real reason to get a low profile step deck. Just get a regular step deck, get 22.5 tires on it. Get 22.5 spread axle tires on it, man. All right, 19.5, 17.5 stuff, it looks impressive. It sure does look good on a 53. It look like that thing almost like a RGN or a low boy or something. But I tell you the truth, the smaller the tire, more revolutions per mile, the more centrifugal force that's on the belt of those tires, they get hot and blow out. I'm telling you now, it ain't nothing you did wrong. I learned that with the Gator trailer. That was why my treads, I come to find out that's why them treads was separating on them tires like that. Them 17.5s I running. Yeah, I was coming through balling 75, 80 miles an hour over here running the west, going through Arizona where 80 miles an hour, and I'm running 80 miles an hour. Shit, I'm just be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie like I wasn't. I run 75, 80 miles an hour on them tires, and they didn't like it, and it's exacerbated on a step deck with a little more weight going on and a lot of more torsional load. Yes, sir. Same setup here. 22.5 on the trailer, 24.5s on the truck. I got low profile 24.5s on the Peterbilt because they sexy like that, and they actually look, they very similar in height to a tall 22. So a low profile 24, tall 22, you end up with a bigger rim. It kind of look a little better with a lower profile tire. It still ride really good too. Boy, that Peterbilt don't play no game. And as y'all can see, the maintenance, the meticulousness, the PMs, the checking, the post and pre and post trips every single day speak volumes about why this truck is running still the way it's running. This truck is a beast, man. I'm telling you, this truck is serious. You think man, hold on. Y'all saw me pull 49,000 pounds of brick. Y'all seen me pull shingles. I'm talking about to Montana, to Billings, Montana. Um, Bricks to Hayden Lake, Idaho. I'm talking about some of the hardest pulls in America. And knock on wood, grain steering wheels and dashboard and armrest And all that good classic Peterbilt wood up here, knock on all that wood, and we're gonna do it some more. But it ain't cause I just let stuff slide and don't never pop the hood and look and check no fluids and get PMs done. This stuff comes from proper preparation. And that does prevent poor performance. So like I said, if anything I can leave with y'all in this video, we about to get out of here because we don't stretch it out too long, is never sell yourself short. I always know that even if you're in a place with zero freight, if you got your money, be satisfied with that. Don't linger. I just put $300 worth of diesel in that truck, and I didn't even need no fuel. I really didn't. But I put $300 in here. Just put me. I put 61.4 gallons in here. You see how meticulous I remember. I put 61.4 gallons in here, and that's more than enough to get to Amarillo. I already had a quarter tank of diesel in each tank. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna idle my truck at 800 RPM, oil pressure on fleek, all night long, blowing snowball. Don't think nothing else about it. And we're gonna ease on down, slow motion style. Amarillo tomorrow. I'm about 5 hours away, about 300 miles. Like I said, I put about $300 worth of diesel in here, and empty this shit only take about 40 gallons. So, for about $220 worth of diesel, I set myself up to be in a better place next week, set myself up to be able to actually get a competitive rate on this stuff and not pull no dollar and some a mile freight. And also be in the great state of Texas where I know from Amarillo to my house is 1 clock. How y'all know I know that? How many times I done did it? Man, now I'm in Colorado, bruh. Running 62 mile with 15K boat. Oh, that's a lovely load, tall geese. Now I'm in Colorado, Israelite tribe of Levi. Yeah, I'm in what this is? It's a pile of oil flag, Jay. I'm in one of the I'm in Flag J in Lemon, Colorado. Exactly where I'm at. Flag J in Lemon, Colorado. Where they got more flies than they got parking spots hovering around their deli. And there about 150 parking spots out here. They got more flies hovering around they deli and they soup and the hot dogs on the rollers. Then they got parking spaces out here. Everything I bought out the store, it wrapped. This shit wrapped. I don't want nothing, y'all. I mean, I saw a dude in front of me got like 3 corn dogs at the deli, and when they open up the little slide thing for the flag, some going in, some going out. Some of them like I'm hungry, some of them like I'm full, and they leave. Yeah, no, man. I shit. He made me look right there though. It was like you made me look. You made me look now. I like that you saying because I know I got some guys over here next to me. They like they doing something. But hey man, like I said, don't undervalue yourself. Be willing to move around at your own discretion. Don't move around on hopes and dreams. Move around on your own discretion. Look on the low board, make a informed decision. Lights all the hell out that pile. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. I took a picture, and if they got anything to say about what I'm saying ain't true, I will post that bitch in the community and make all y'all throw up. And that's no cap. I took a little short, little 10-second video of that shit just to let you see that them wasn't like confetti, black confetti all over the counter. There ain't no fucking black confetti all over. Them ain't no black olives chopped up all over the counter. Shit look crazy. And they feasting. They are feasting, fancy feast. But anyway, like I said, don't undervalue yourself. Be willing to move around. Move around, man. I said this a long time ago with the non-CDL high shot because freight is scarce a lot of times with them things, man. Get your money and don't be scared to put 50 or $100 worth of diesel in that high shot. Get the hell out of there. You in El Paso and you dropped off, get out of there. You in Albuquerque, you just dropped off and you can't find it. Get out of there! Yeah, get out of there. Man, you up there in Maine or Braintree, Vermont like I was, and I did get a partial up out of there and ended up getting another boat. But get out of there, man. Put that diesel in that truck. And hey, last but not least, the economics of scale dictate that it costs you less money to deadhead out of there than it does to pull something heavy out of there for cheap. If you look at what it really costs you, what it really costs you to do the job, you'll understand why $1.98, $2.10 ain't enough money for you to pull 48,000 pounds. It ain't enough money for you to pull 15,000 pounds on a high shot. Because at the end of the day, you'll look at your price to do the job, what it really costs to do the job, and what you charging, and you realize you actually paid them. You paid them. You let them keep a lot of money, and you tow your truck up for free. You wore your body out for free. Just to say, I pulled something out of there. Put your feelings in your pocket and bring out your calculator. And you'll understand that the 50 to $100 in diesel that you rode a long time off of to get you to a better spot end up putting you in a position to get a load that pays what it's supposed to pay, and it actually compensates you again for your deadhead and your trouble. Fear will eat your money. It will if you let it. That's true. And when you come up out of places like that, hey man, put that diesel in there and drive respectively empty. Even if it's 70 miles an hour, drive 65. If it's 60 miles an hour, drive 55. If it's 65 miles an hour, drive 60. You want to be as efficient as possible while you ain't making money. You don't come out here just because you empty and fly up the highway doing 80 miles an hour trying to get where? To the next load? Ain't no next load. You gotta get over there and chill out. You're gonna need that to idle and do a lot of more stuff. You're gonna need that fuel to actually put in there. That's to run the load. You feel me? You will actually pay them. You paying them to run the load just so your feeling won't be hurt about coming out of there empty. I ain't got my ass on the man. Get what? I ain't got no feelings. I ain't got nothing but some calculations, some real plan moves, and some shit that work. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Ain't nothing on that truck. Wait a minute. Hold up. Y'all think I'm capping. See, your favorite gurus and shit ain't gonna show they trailer when it look like this, and I'm a deadhead up out of here right before I leave. Let me just show you, empty trailer made all the money now. We're gonna continue to say that, but look at that. Your favorite guru ain't gonna never show you an empty trailer. Be like, man, I'm deadheading up out here. Now, what your guru gonna tell you is, man, ask you when you coming, did I take cheap freight? $1.98, 218, 225, 235 on full truckload. Did I take cheap freight? Hell yeah, you took cheap freight. That's right, good LPG empty. Get what? Fully loaded, this truck might get five and a half going up the mountain, maybe even 4.5. Empty, this truck get 8.5. Almost 9 miles to the gallon. Empty and cruising, doing down the highway at about 3 pounds of boost at 70 miles an hour. No care in the world. That Caterpillar strong right there, Big Daddy. Caterpillar strong. I'm talking about ease on down the highway 70 miles an hour, 2, 3 pounds of boost. I ain't studying it. Big toe action. I'm talking some serious big toe action. Let me put my little beautiful lights on. Let's see how I turn my little lights on. Let y'all see baby doll before we cut this video on out. You hear that cat humming? You hear it humming? Already. Already. This is a real truck, man. Daytime running lights on that motherfucker. They wanted the one. I should go in there and buy it. I got a whole bag of them came in on Amazon. They one of the ones that got broke with the hailstorm. Yeah. But yeah. And there's no headlight. They're just the running light. There is no headlights on. It's a struggle truck right here, Big Dad. I told y'all, get your Peterbilt with the shade over the helmet. Well, look like it got a baseball cap bent down. A hard running some gun here, man. But like I said, man, y'all don't take no wood nickel, man. Keep the sunny side up and the grease side down. For real. Yes, sir. Better put that big toe on it. Yes, sir. That's all it take. Get this thing on up through there. And like I said, when you're empty, just be efficient. Know that that money getting burnt off the last load and possibly the load to come. So like I said, don't stress out with these people. Let y'all see what I be seeing. Drop that steering wheel down like a player should. Let y'all see what I be seeing. My window dirty, y'all. Come through here. Straight ball. Oh, Peterbilt, yeah, Lord. That's all I hear him say, yeah, Lord. Heck yeah, man, that good old red boy, that 13 a beast in that hill, boy. That 13, that 18, you know, they first cousin, y'all. Yeah, yeah. But then my thing, like I said, we sitting up here right about 800 RPM. Oil pressure on fleek. I'm talking 800 RPM, boy, sitting on about like 44. Just posted. I'm talking posted. Good old boy, alternate on fleek, all that shit on fleek. All my temperature to cool back down. They cute. Air pressure stay on. Air pressure stay on swole. I'm talking on swole. Let the governor. Oh, Clarence Johnson from South Hay. What's up, Mississippi native? What's up, brother? Man, yeah. Man. Oh yeah, we yeah, can't be out here sideways. Gotta have your mean ass CB with your boosters and yada yada yada. And, ooh, hey boy, that boy got that W900, that 18 speed. Get it on back. Come on, driver. Come on, tall geek heavy. What rear end you got in that W900 tall geek? What it geared up like? Yes, sir. Ready to get some more. I'm talking for real. But man, it ain't even that late out here tonight. Hold on, I'm gonna put these motherfucking J brakes on these folks one time. In neutral. Hold on, let me drop a wonder. I don't know. Can y'all hear them? I don't know. I'm gonna stick my mic out the window. I don't know. Y'all might can hear them. I'll put them jakes on they funk ass. Hold on. Turn up. Shit. Turn up. Hey, that bad etiquette, y'all. When you at the truck stop in the nighttime and people trying to sleep, don't do that. That bad etiquette. I am officially the asshole of the truck stop tonight. Okay, y'all? Cause that's some people trying to sleep. I know that dude beside me and that Kenworth been over there. A minute he was here before me. I know he dead sleep. And I know he cussing like a mud. Cause that dude over here snouting and stuff. Don't be the asshole in the truck stop, y'all. And see, okay, I'm gonna let y'all see in real time. Look, my idle oil pressure is at like 35. And that's at 700. Watch. I bump it up 100 RPM. One of them little notches right there from right there to right there. That oil pressure gonna jump them to 10 pounds. So what I need to rev my motor up 1200 RPM. Why did y'all? And oh, tech tip, cruise control, activate the cruise control, and go up. All right, so we're gonna go up. Why did 100 RPM now? No cap. That's about 150 RPM. So I'm sitting there about 850, 875, somewhere up in that area. 45 pound oil pressure 44. Where I need to be, hold on. Why I need to be, why I need to be way up here at 1200 burn out that diesel like them folks say just to get another 3 pounds oil pressure. For what? So what we gonna do? Like I told y'all, idle that thing up, centrifugal force gonna oil the cylinder. You just want enough oil pressure to get that oil up to the top end. I think 45 PSI do it. And this has been the Hotshot Haven. I let y'all see that pretty ass Peterbilt and cut all my lights off, start acting like an asshole out here. Got people looking at me while they walking by. Look. What you look at this? Look at this. Look at it. Oh, cut my shit off. And y'all have a blessed night, man. Like I said, man, stay encouraged. There's a lot going on out here. It's hard. Old folk, you say it hard, but it fair. I always responded. I'm waiting on the fair part. It been hard a long time. We waiting on the fair part. But what we gotta do is do our part to make it fair. And be able to say no. When no becomes a word that is heavy in your vocabulary, and you realize what you are willing to do and what you are not willing to do with your time, your money, and your equipment, you'll do like I did. Put you a couple $100 worth of D's in that truck. Get the fuck out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there. Hey, peace, 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 peace. Y'all have a blessed night, man.